This is the Samsung flip phone. Let's see what's in the box. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G smartphone, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, kind of 1999 with flip phones, but this has such better technology as you would expect, right? So, when open, it has a 6.7-inch AMOLED 1080 by 2640 display screen. It's big, bright, beautiful. I'll show you that in a second. When you close it, you have a 1.9-inch AMOLED cover screen, and that shows you time, notifications, other useful information. Both of them are Gorilla Glass Victus, and it's also IPX8 water resistant. IPX8 is pretty good. This means that you could drop it in 5 feet of water, take 30 minutes to rescue it, and once it's dry, it'll work just fine. That means it's going to do just fine if you're in the kitchen and you drop it in the sink, or other similar sort of circumstances. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon SM8350 888 octa-core, with an Adreno 6600 GPU, so not screaming fast, but certainly fast enough to work just fine. That gives you Android 11 and Samsung's One UI 3.1.1 as in the box. There might be newer versions soon enough. And camera-wise, the front selfie camera is a 10 megapixel f2.4, and the rear cameras are a 12 megapixel f1.8 wide and a 12 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide. So there are more specs. I have more data for you, but let's go ahead and open this thing, right? So here's the box. You can see that's pretty thin. It would not be a big leap to guess that there might be some things missing. So the unboxing might be just as much about what's not in the box as what's in the box, but let's find out. Now, I've already opened it and set up the phone because I couldn't resist. So here you have the phone. It is unfolded. This is the cream color, and I will just put everything else aside and let's just wake this thing up, and you can see that's a beautiful screen. But if I fold it closed, then here we have time and notifications on the bottom. So cool. Look at the size of this folded phone. This is crazy. So this is 3.4 inches by 2.8 inches by 0.63 inches thick. If I open it up, then I have a phone, and you can see here's that beautiful 6.7-inch screen, and it's 6.5 inches by 2.8 inches by 0.27 inches thick. This is a gorgeous piece of engineering. This is an amazing piece of technology. 8 gig of RAM, you can get it in 128 or 256 gig of ROM. And let's see, the hinge, as you open the hinge, the word Samsung appears. And let me give you a quick tour of the edges, but I'll do it from a folded up position because that's more interesting. So here's the top and bottom. The top, as you can see, really doesn't give you much. I think that's just a microphone hole. And then the bottom has 2 microphone holes, USB-C for charging, and 1 cutout for the speakers. What is not included here is 3.5 millimeter audio jack. I know plenty of you are like all Bluetooth all the time. I like the option. I like to have the audio jack because in some situations that's what I prefer. Okay, so on the right hand side you can see volume up and down and the power switch. That's pretty standard. On the left hand side you can see the SIM slot, and then there's another slot there that suspiciously looks like it could be for an SD card or micro SD or something like that, but it's not actually implemented. There's no way to open it. So I think that this was something where maybe the next generation will just suddenly have that work. So they've already engineered it in, but this is not functional. This does not support external cards. So let me show you the hinge. Here's just the hinge view. And then here's a view with the hinge like 45% open, just so you can see how this works. It's really pretty impressive. Now, what else is in the box? So we have this gorgeous phone, and I will unlock it, and I have it actually set up so I can unlock with my face, and you can just see this is beautiful. This is a beautiful darn phone. So I have the phone, then a SIM card. AT&T sent me the phone to check out, so they sent me a SIM card. That was super handy, super easy to put in. And then you have this, which usually is just documents, and that's it. That's all we got in the box. It is empty otherwise. So you have the phone, I have my SIM card, you probably won't get a SIM card, and you get this box. Now, on the back is a SIM removal tool, but that leads to the obvious question, well, what's in this envelope? So let's see. All right, well, the first thing you notice is that it does come with a charging cable. So that's USB-C to USB-C. But what's not in the box is there's not actually a charging unit that you plug into the wall. Now, Samsung's logic at this point is you already have like 50 of these, or you can plug it into your computer or something, and I agree with them. I don't think that's a big deal, but some people do get a little miffed about this, where they're like, if you're sending me this, why aren't you also sending me the other part so that I can actually charge my phone? So it's up to you whether that's something you really are upset about. I will tell you that for under $10, you can buy a very nice 15 or 20 watt little tiny charging cube this could plug into, and then your problems are solved. Or you can just plug this into your computer or some other device and you're good. Now, that's it. That's all that's in the box. Now, there is the information, AT&T Personal Cloud, Samsung Transfer What's Important, and then there's terms and conditions. Please read through that closely, because I didn't, so someone has to. AT&T 5G information. Yes, this is a 5G phone. It will work on 5G networks and it will rock them. And then there's the AT&T Quick Start Guide. That's everything in the box. So really, these boxes is getting simpler and simpler because it's all about the device. It's all about this beautiful piece of engineering, and then as little else as they could possibly put in the box. I mean, someday I think it'll just be this, and you won't even have charging cables or anything. But I don't know, at that point, people might get even more upset. But check this out. That is one cool looking phone. And then, like I said, if I open it, as soon as that screen comes on, it's just kind of an amazing thing that the screen is this flexible that you can actually do this, and it's going to continue to work. So will it be looking great in 5 years? I don't know. We're going to have 5 years of experience with these sort of devices to find out. But meanwhile, the only thing left to talk about is the price. And before I get to the price, I'm going to ask if you could subscribe to my channel. Just a click or a tap on that little subscribe button and we're connected. Really appreciate that. Leave a comment. Tell me what else you're excited about. I will tell you I am going to do a full review. I'm going to take photos and video and really give you even more specs and details and close-ups and show you what this thing can do. I know one thing I'm really curious about is that there's a selfie mode where you open it halfway at 90 degrees and then you can take selfies. What a great idea, right? Something that I wish my iPhone could do. Apple, step it up, dudes. All right, so this is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G smartphone, and it comes in cream, this color, phantom black, green, lavender, gray, white, and pink. Those last three colors are online order only, and it's $999.99 at att.com or samsung.com. And if you go through AT&T, they have a payment plan, and you can get this phone and have this in your hands for $27.78 a month for 3 years. So you can do it by payment plan. You can just buy it flat out at $1,000. It is in the ballpark for really nice big screen phones. And of course, it folds. How awesome is that? I will tell you, my Motorola flip phone never had any technology like this. But that was a long time ago, so this is entirely reasonable. I'm really psyched. I'm gonna go have fun and play with this phone, so I'll have to catch you in my next video.